Hey everybody, Patrick here from Purposeful Armament. Welcome back. You know, I was gonna push this video off and wait until it was nice and sunny outside to do it, but given the subject matter, I think that a cold, rainy, wet day is probably perfect because we're going to be talking about Exodus, the future of Exodus, what you guys need to know about Exodus, and all that fun stuff. For starters, the next Exodus event is going to take place right here in Indiana on May 23rd at American Arms Indoor Shooting Range and Gun Store. For the past couple of months, we've been really diligently trying to find a new place to host our Exodus events. We wanted some place that had some longevity and the ability for us to build and expand as needed. And American Arms so far has been extremely receptive. The guy has been super nice with helping us get everything together. And here in the next couple of weeks, in fact, probably by the time you see this video, we're going to be in heavy equipment out there moving around some dirt, building in 4 brand new shooting bays. We're going to be building 2 50-yard by 100-yard bays and then 2 50-yard by 25-yard bays. This, on top of the existing 200-yard range that's already at the property, is going to give us a ton of room to expand the size of the competition. The stages are not going to be necessarily longer, we're just going to have more of them. We're going to go from probably 5 stages up to like 8 or 9 stages. On top of that, one of the biggest pieces of feedback we got was the distance that people were engaging with their rifles. That's why we're going to make perfect use of that 200-yard range. So there's going to be quite a bit further distance with your rifle, although not crazy far distances. On top of that, we are also actually changing over from time plus to hit factor scoring. Now this doesn't really matter a whole lot to you guys because the scoring is going to be done by us, but hit factor is just kind of more pertinent and I think easier for us to do. So time plus was basically you have your overall time that it took you to complete the stage, and then you get a penalty for basically everything that's not like 100% perfect. So if you get a C zone on a target, that's a penalty for each C zone. If you get a D zone, that's a time penalty. All of that kind of fun stuff. While we did follow like IDPA standards in terms of the penalties applied to the targets, things just didn't really seem to balance out as well as I was hoping. So we're going to try hit factor this time around. We're also going to have 2 different power categories. So in the previous event, we had this kind of wild power factor chart thing, or power categories actually. This time we're just going to be using the major and minor power factor as denoted by like USPSA. That is going to adjust the points that you get for different zones on the targets based on your caliber. For all intents and purposes, 40 cal and above is going to be considered major, 9mm and below is going to be considered minor. Don't let that necessarily affect what guns you bring to shoot, just come to shoot with whatever you want to shoot with. Now, by the time you guys see this, registration will be open and available to all of you. There will be a link in the description below. The only caveat being different this time is we are going to be requiring payment up front. Now, with that being said, we are going to be issuing refunds for people. It's going to be kind of on a scaling factor. So if you cancel 2 weeks or more before the actual event, you'll get a full refund, no harm, no foul. Once we get under those 2 weeks, we're going to start having some cancellation fees that are going to be associated with canceling, just to make sure that we are not putting anybody who wants to come into a poor position. Because if you cancel last minute, like the day of the event or the day before, that doesn't give people on the wait list enough time to get ready to come out. By all means, though, we're open to feedback on that. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Other than that, if you're interested in what kind of events we're going to have, by all means, check in the description down below. We're going to have a video there that shows our first event and all of the stages that we had with a full breakdown and people running them and all that. The only caveat I would say is they're not going to be the same as that, and there are going to be more. So the way that we're setting Exodus up is that there's not going to be the same stage every single event, right? So people can come and they can shoot multiple times, but have a different experience each and every time. With that being said, we're also going to be offering 4 Exodus events per year. This year is going to be a little different because we're kind of getting our start halfway through the year. We're only going to do 3 this year, but next year and years beyond, we're going to be doing at least 4. If you own a range or you shoot at a club or you have interest in doing an Exodus event, please reach out to us at exodus@purposefularmament.com, and we can talk with you and your club at your range on how you guys can bring Exodus to your range, or for us to bring Exodus to your range. We are completely open to allowing people to kind of use the idea of Exodus to host their own competitions as well, so long as it follows kind of the rules and regulations of what Exodus is. Now, we're also going to be offering memberships for Exodus. This is going to be for those of you who are just really interested in shooting all of the Exodus events throughout the year. You will get a discount. If you're interested in a membership, I will have a link in the description below. It is going to be $300 a year, but that does get you access to all of the Exodus shooting competitions for free, meaning that you're gonna save $100. You're gonna basically be able to do one Exodus competition for free per year. So if that's something you're interested in, we have that available for you as well. That will also probably carry some discounts on our training and like other stuff like that, because this facility that we're building, by the time you guys see this video, we're probably going to be knee deep in the dirt work to actually build this facility. This facility is going to be for us to host other events as well. So USPSA, PCSL, IDPA, I guess. You know, we're also going to be able to host trainings. Now, we're not going to teach tactical trainings, but it's going to be like, you know, introductory firearms training. So if you're brand new and you just got a gun, or you inherited some guns from, you know, your grandpa or whatever it is, you can come to this training and you can learn. So this membership, while it doesn't now, it very well could in the future offer discounts on those other services that are provided at our range. So don't feel obligated to sign up for a membership. If you want to, you can come out, check out the event, shoot it, see how you like it, and then you can do the membership if you so choose. Just keep in mind that it is prorated. So if you start your membership halfway through the year, you're not going to pay the full price because you're not going to get the full value out of having the membership. Other than that, just like the first Exodus event, I'll be posting videos occasionally that are discussing some of the broader topics of Exodus so that everybody is on the same page. So we'll go over some of the rule sets, some of the methodologies behind what we're pushing, how you should build out your loadout, all of that kind of fun stuff, because Exodus is unique. It's not like a lot of other shooting events. So there will be much more in the very, very near future. Again, if you're interested in the event, go check the registration, get signed up, get registered for it. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, stay armed.